once you get in the vehicle, you'll notice that you have a nice panoramic roof. It's all glass, so it's very good. And as soon as you get in the vehicle, you will have your selection profile. So it will set to easy entry once you get out the vehicle, so the seats will slide back for you. But as soon as you go in and you hit the brakes, it goes to the last saved profile. You will have your profile saved right there for you. So you have a 15-inch display, and I'll just do a quick intro on all the stuff that you need to know on this, right? So this is the main intro. Once you go in front and you tap the T, it will give you the specs of the vehicle. You go all the way down, you have the other additional things that you can do. There's a whoopee cushion, there's the moon, there's like a lot of fun quirk stuff for Tesla owners that Elon put on there. So you can press X and close it. It's just like a smartphone, so it's very intuitive once you get into it. So if you tap right here, the car will give you like quick controls. This is where you can adjust the lights, you can adjust the mirrors, and this is how you'd actually change your profile if you need to change it. So again, you tap right here on the car. Once you tap the car, this will give you a display. You just simply go to mirrors, right? So we're gonna adjust the mirrors. This will be probably the first thing you do. So go to car, right there, it'll pop up the mirrors. You tap mirror, and then everything is changed with this one wheel right here. So simple, you just roll it however you need. So to go up, you roll up, we'll adjust it, roll it down, and it will go in, we'll turn in, to left, it will go left. You do the same thing if you tap right using the same control. This is how you edit it. See, left, right, up, down, and it's the exact same thing for the steering wheel. You would just click this X on it and you tap the steering wheel, and you'll adjust the seating or steering wheel however you need with that. Tap that right there and you close it, and that's really all you need for that. At the bottom you see that there's a glove box. Once you tap it, it pops open the glove box. Pretty simple. Again, right here you also have the armrest is a component. You can just open it and close it as needed. Very simple. I added wireless charging here. All you have to do is drop your phone in and you're good to go. To close these compartments right here, just gently tap them down. They're magnetized and they close. Very simple. If you push it down too hard, it won't close. It's magnet. So you gently put it there and it's good. Push it once and it opens just like that for you. So the other thing you have is the music. If you tap music right there, it will pop right up. You could slide up, it will give you a ton of artists. But if you want a very specific song, you just tap music and then you type that information right there. Pretty simple, right? If you want to add your phone, right, you just slide up and give you an option to add your phone. Right here, you just slide down. It's very intuitive and you get used to it once you see it. And in this section you can also do your phone. It will play your phone music. You could stream, and that's the same thing as searching your music right there. Or you could hit radio and it'll play the radio for you. Pretty good. This right here, so if you look at the steering wheel, you have two main things right here. This right here is your volume. This left wheel adjusts your volume. Up, down, very simple, right? This right wheel right here, if you roll it up, doesn't really do much. That's your autopilot increase and decrease speed. If you go left or right, it shows that car distance. So left is to increase, right is to decrease, right? So I highly recommend leaving it at 3, because if you go all the way to 1, the vehicle on autopilot will follow so closely that you'll have a bumpy ride if it's not bumper to bumper traffic. So as soon as the person hits the brake, the car is going to slow down and hit the brake as well. So I found that 3 is ideal. At 5, if you're not on a road trip, you're going to be falling so far behind that people are going to cut in front of you, and then the vehicle, like, same thing, it will hit the brakes. So 3 is like a good safe distance. You could turn it to 2 if you want, but ideally I'd say just leave it at 3, plain and simple. All right, so the next thing we have right here is these. That's the front trunk. If you tap the other one, it'll open the back trunk. Right here will open the charge port, which I'll show you very soon. So if you tap right there, if you look in the mirror, the charge port opens up. You could tap right here and it closes the charge port. So this right here is your charge port. Very simple. You push it in and it opens up for you. If you open the trunk, right in here is your charger. I also have all sorts of kits in here. I have tire repair kits. I have an inflator if you ever need it. You have 24/7 roadside assistance, so they're always there for you if you ever need it, or you just always give me a call. And then, so in order to charge, this is actually white. It looks blue right now, but it's white. Once you put the charger in, it will turn blue, and then green means that it's charging. It's not plugged in right now because I'm outside. So once it's green, it's charging. In order to take it out, you push and hold that little dot right here. That's a button. Once it turns white, the T comes on, you pull it out. Very simple. All right, and we are back inside. Very simple. Again, this will have your name right there, or the last person. Once you tap on it, it will go back to your profile. So in the initial start of the video, once you've changed it, it will give you an option to save. You click save and it will save that all the changes that you've done. So pretty simple. So I'll go back to my profile, simply tap my name, and the seat and steering wheel will adjust. So just click save as soon as you're done adjusting the seat and steering wheel, so it will record. So I'll have your profile there already created for you. So as soon as you get in a vehicle and you adjust the steering wheel and the mirrors, just click save and you're good to go. What's next? There's a ton of stuff on this vehicle, and I may not be able to get over everything in the video, and sometimes they change it. Like every few months they update the vehicle, and they update the software, so always new and fun features are always adding. So if you tap this thing right here, it'll give you a list of the other features. Once your phone is connected, you can make calls. That toy box is recent addition. Once you tap that, it's the exact same thing as tapping that T. It will come down and it will give you all the fun options that you can do. This right here is also a camera. You could go around and play around with it however you see fit. It's pretty simple. The other few features that I want to talk about, yes, is the map. So you see the lines right here, they're red. That's your traffic. If you tap the traffic indicator, they come off. So this is how, if you want to just drive around, you could avoid areas that are congested. If you tap that little charger thing right here, it will show you all the superchargers nearby. I highly recommend going to superchargers because they charge roughly around between 30 to 45 minutes. You are charged for charging. It's extremely cheap, however. It's like anywhere between $4 to $12, and I give a $10 credit, so you automatically get a free charging. If you did not pay for autopilot, or not autopilot, that prepaid charging, if the vehicle comes back with under 200 miles, I will have to charge you a $20, or I think it's $25 on the site, for me to go out my way and recharge it. So it's pretty much, it's cheaper than a tank of gas. So highly recommend doing that. So you could tap this right here, and it will give you all satellite view. It's nice. I have poor reception right now where I'm at. See, it's trying to connect to my Wi-Fi. But if you're out on the road, you have pretty good reception, and then the maps will load very quick. If you don't like it, like for me, I just turn that off and it loads very quickly. So if you want to navigate, it's plain and simple. You tap right there, and it will give you a list of the addresses. You could type it in, or you could tap home if you're coming back to Echo Drive in Strongsville, then it will take you here. So no issues there. I think I do have under favorites. You can also, oh, I didn't. I thought I had the airport saved, but you could just easily type the Cleveland Hopkins Airport and it will take you there. All right, what's next? What's next? A ton of stuff. So this right here is your windshield wiper. Once you tap it again, you could turn it on, right? Just like that. Very simple. And you turn it off. If you scroll left and right, it will give you a lot of indicators. That right there is the camera. You'll figure it out as soon as I would highly recommend taking 10 to 15 minutes to go through all the features of the vehicle. And it definitely help. If you want like a quicker one, I think actually I'm going to make another one that shows like the throttling and how it works, so it's easy for people to follow along. And then this right here is charging. It'll show your charging limit and the last time and how much you paid at a supercharger. pretty good. And then yes, this right here is like your Siri button. Once you tap it in, it'll give a audible sound ding, and you could say play this song. If you want, you could say take me to this address, like 555 Broxville Lane, Strongsville, Ohio, and you tap it in and it will take you there. So pretty good. And also this right here, the wheel, remember, up to increase your speed, down to decrease your speed, left and right to increase or decrease your car distance. But when you actually press this button, it will give that same sound like this, and you could say whatever you want. For example, if I press this button in, or I tap this right here, it will make the same sound, and I can give my commands. Play classical music. Oh, didn't work. Fail on the first time. Oh, that sucks. Oh, there we go. It did record it, so it did find it, and now it's playing classical music. Oh, that's right, because I have low reception. That's why it's taking so long. But there you go. It is playing classical music. This right here is Sentry mode. Once you tap it on, if you're parked in like a sketchy neighborhood, or you park right next to somebody and you think, hey, this person may actually hit the vehicle or something, just tap Sentry mode. If anyone gets close to the vehicle while you're gone, it will automatically start recording it. So that's how you could catch a lot of activities. And so the vehicle is always recording. Let's say you get in an accident or something, simply tap this right here and it will download the data from the last hour. So it's always recording and it's saving that information live. So under here, you have the actual thumb drive that's doing that, and then you have 2 free USB charging ports if you ever need to.